Hey loopers, welcome back to the channel. This is the Q&A answers video. A couple weeks ago, I uploaded a video announcing that we had reached 500 subscribers, and as a little thank you, I announced a Q&A for you guys. So a lot of you guys left some amazing questions, and I'm going to answer them in this video, but first I would like to say thank you so much again for 500 subscribers. The only reason that this video is happening in the first place is because you guys got me to that goal. I know I've said it before in other videos, but I can't thank you guys enough for your generosity and for your support. I never thought I would grow this quickly on YouTube. I didn't even think I would grow basically at all. So the fact that I was basically able to reach 500 subscribers was basically just one video. I still can't believe it, and I'm once again I am so thankful that you guys like my videos and subscribe and share your videos with your friends and all that stuff. Thank you so much. So now that we got all of that out of the way, let's begin the Q&A answers video with the first question here. Marini Constand Apollo, I probably pronounced that wrong, 6575 asks, why is your channel named Mad Max 66? It was originally named Darth Max 66, and was the name I chose to be my Xbox 360 gamer tag all the way back whenever that was released. I've always loved the bad guys of the Star Wars universe, so I took the title Darth and added it to my own name. And the 66 comes from Star Wars as well. It comes from Order 66. I eventually changed it to Mad Max 66 because I figured if I actually managed to find some success with YouTube, I didn't want the word Darth to be some sort of copyright issue with Lucasfilm and Disney. So I changed Darth to Mad because it's actually funny. When my parents were coming up with what they wanted to name me when I was born, they thought Mad Max would be a kick-ass like basketball player name, like nickname. Well, I may have never actually ended up playing or even enjoying sports as a kid. This nickname now lives on as my YouTube username. NGPYT asks what a future milestone I want to reach is. I'm going to stay modest here and go with 1,000 subscribers. Though speaking of which, if we reach that goal, I plan on releasing an analog horror film I made for my senior final in college. So if that sounds like something you guys would be interested in seeing, subscribe if you haven't, and tell your friends if you are already subscribed. Gusta Volmida, I think I pronounced that right, I'm not sure, asks, what do I think of Chapter 4 and what was my favorite season of this chapter? I actually think that the entirety of Chapter 4 has been extremely solid all the way through. I've genuinely enjoyed each and every season we've gotten so far, and I think that even the worst season of this chapter, Wilds, was still a pretty solid 7 out of 10. I'd have to say my favorite season of this chapter would have to be Season 2, Mega. Not only was the cyberpunk theme of the season extremely pleasant to me, but it had some absolute banger collaborations, from Resident Evil to Across the Spider-Verse, and my personal favorite, the Find the Force event, which brought my all-time favorite Star Wars character, Darth Maul, into the game. BeanQWert7841 asks, why did I decide to make a channel about Fortnite specifically? What stuff am I into other than Fortnite? And what's the weirdest Fortnite collaboration that I'd want to happen? So starting with the first question, I decided to make my channel about Fortnite simply because it's one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time, period. I absolutely love crossovers, and Fortnite has got to be just one of the best outlets in that regard. As for what I'm into other than Fortnite, I'm a huge Star Wars geek first and foremost, and I've loved it for as long as I can remember. I'm also into Nintendo, DC and Marvel comics, Halo, Godzilla, Banjo-Kazooie, Scribblenauts, Sonic, and honestly so much more. I can't even list it all here. Though speaking of Sonic, I think a Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration would easily be probably the weirdest collaboration that could ever come to Fortnite. Not that it would be weird to see Sonic characters running around with weapons. I mean, they've done that plenty of times before. Now, it would be weird to see, since Epic would probably have to extend the legs of all the Sonic characters that they add in order to accommodate for the game's hitboxes. So everyone would be running around looking like Boom Sonic, and I think that would be weird. JJ Mike and Quad Wrangley ask, which crossover do I want in Fortnite? And I'll just list off some of my most wanted crossovers, since there are so many that I want in this game, including any and all Star Wars characters. Keep them coming, Epic, I love them. Team Fortress 2, Portal, Half-Life, the character Peacemaker, and just more DC Comics characters in general. Persona 5, Nintendo characters like Samus and Link. Banjo-Kazooie. Yes, I'm being serious. Five Nights at Freddy's, horror movie characters like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, Mortal Kombat, and I'll just stop there since I definitely could go on forever. Quad Wrangley also asked, if I could have a locker bundle in Fortnite, what would I put in it, as well as what my favorite season of Fortnite is. So starting with the locker bundle question, I'd love to have it themed around the colors red and black, which is like the main color scheme for most of the bad guys in Star Wars. So with that in mind, I'd have the Chaos Agent as the outfit, the Crimson Axe as the pickaxe, the Sky Serpent as the glider, the Corrupted Wrap, and the Reanimated emote. I think I'd be very happy if that were my locker bundle. I hope I get one someday. Honestly, I think that'd be so cool. And to answer the question about what my favorite season of Fortnite was, it was, without a doubt, Chapter 2, Season 7, Invasion. God, what an absolutely perfect season. From the loot pool, to the Battle Pass skins, to all the alien points of interest, to being, like, sucked up into the mothership, and, like, that little mini game you had to play where you had to, like, find, like, items, and then you could get, like, loot based on how well you did. Like, it was... oh my god, it was so perfect. Epic Games has yet to top it in my opinion. Swift7941 asks, what would I say my favorite game franchise of all time is, as well as my least favorite game franchise? I don't think I have one specific favorite video game franchise, but some of my favorites include Fortnite, obviously, but also Super Mario, Sonic, Halo, Team Fortress 2, Banjo-Kazooie, Scribblenauts, etc. I'd say that my least favorite video game franchises are probably Pikmin and Fire Emblem. Not that I have anything negative to say about those franchises, they're just personally not for me. Swift7941 also asked alongside Venok, do I plan on making videos about topics other than Fortnite? I do in fact have a couple of ideas for videos about stuff like Star Wars and Five Nights at Freddy's, and as well as just other unrelated topics. So if that would be something you guys would want to see, definitely let me know, because I am very interested in making videos about topics other than Fortnite. Venok also asks, what made me have an interest in making Fortnite videos about collaborations? And like I said in my first video, I've always loved the idea of crossovers. To take two or more franchises that are similar and or different in however many ways, and to put their characters in the situations where they either have to fight or work together with one another, I just love that. And since Fortnite's lore allows for quite literally any and all franchises in the world to be potentially added, it's kind of my dream game in regards to crossovers. Like, this is the type of game that I wish I had when I was a kid, like when I would play with action figures and I would have like Batman fighting Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader or whatever. Yeah, I think that's why I decided to make my channel focus specifically on Fortnite crossovers. Tango4888 asks what my favorite Fortnite skin is. In terms of collaboration skins, Darth Maul, easily. In terms of original skins, probably Bonehead, because I really love his color palette and his skull mask. Lucian1675 asks, what is my main locker loadout? And I actually have all 100 loadout slots filled, so I can't really give you a specific loadout beyond the ones I just showed. However, all my loadouts always try to match both the appearance and personality of the skin that I'm using. So I'll have the appropriate cosmetics and emotes and wraps equipped on them. Mac Adrian asks, when did I start playing Fortnite? I actually started playing back when it was leaked that the Mandalorian from Star Wars was going to be added, as well as Venom from Spider-Man, which are two characters that I love to death. I joined the game during Chapter 2 Season 4, but only like 3 or 4 days before the season ended, so I think it's more accurate to say that I joined during Chapter 2 Season 5. And that is going to do it for the Q&A video. I know that some questions that were asked in the Q&A announcement video weren't featured in this video, and that's just because this video is already taking longer than I expected to come out with. So to save on time, if your question wasn't featured in this video, go back to the Q&A announcement video and I will be replying to your questions in the comment section. I don't want anyone to feel like they were left out or that their questions were not as good or as important as the ones featured in this video. So like I said, go to that comment section and I'll leave you a reply to the question that you guys asked. Can you tell that I don't have a script for this part? So yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for this video. Once again, just huge thank you to all of you who subscribed, especially in the short amount of time that I started this YouTube channel. I seriously can't thank you guys enough. I am so appreciative of all the support you've been giving me. This video itself wouldn't have been possible without your guys' support, so yeah, thank you so much. So until next time, loopers, I'll see you in the next one.